Mic check.
Mike Tails, woo! Hey guys, Mike Landlord here. I'm the owner of more than 203 local businesses across the Quad County shelf, and I've been the executive co-scribe of the Saskatchewan Valley Chamber of Commerce for the last 6 years. You're listening to Small Business, a podcast where we talk about all the ins and outs and ups and downs of being a small business owner. It's Tuesday, and that means it's time for another
Mic drop.
Please talk to me on social media. It's at Why Not Landlot, or call the podcast line at 920-214-5882. I'd love to hear from you. Now, of course, we are talking about business here, but that's just a jumping off point. We are open to talk about whatever up in this club because we are all about having fun. And oh boy, did I have fun weekend before last. Went down to St. Louis to host and perform in the band Tidal Volume's annual Half Halloween Variety Show, and had the time of my life. You know, I was the opening act for a couple fantastic St. Louis bands, Pop Punkers Number One Sons, and of course Tidal Volume. Probably shouldn't have had my first Red Bull ever immediately before going on. Followed by my second and third Red Bulls ever. And oh boy, I came out hot. My teeth felt hot. I could feel bubbles popping in my brain. It was intense. I was watching myself absolutely screaming at the crowd, but I also couldn't stop doing it. The Red Bull, it kind of transformed me from cringer to thermonuclear cat, and I had the overwhelming urge to take a bite out of the microphone. Thankfully, I was able to stifle that mostly, but, everything was awesome. The bands were great. The off-Broadway venue was great. The arch looked great, as always. Driving into town, and I got the chance to talk to so many crowd people, got some great gifts from some of the podcast listeners, some beautiful art from a guy named Corey of me and all my businesses. All in all, it was just awesome. Just an incredible experience for me. I did kind of start crying at one point toward the end of my show while I was singing a song. The intern who pulled together my audio files for the show, I believe, had mislabeled the Bob Seger tracks, and instead of Night Moves, the ballad started playing. And so I just sort of, went with it. But it's got all these parts about being lonely in it. I got flooded, with emotion. And I just started crying. It was a good time. Anyways, we've got a heck of a show for you today. I've got a returning guest coming up, and we're going to be playing a game a little while later and making a commercial together. But first, we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're listening to Small Business with Mike Landlot. We'll be right back. It's easy to wonder what's waiting over the horizon, round that bend, beyond those trees. No one can say for sure, but there's something in every one of us that longs to know, to break out of the everyday, go farther, dig deeper, explore a little longer, a chance to discover who you are and get closer to the people you care about. What if I told you that what you're looking for is right around the corner? There is a place like that. You may call it Shangri-La. We just call it Wisconsin. It's a place where you can live, make friends, start a family. A place where you can grow. 'Cause in a world of expectations, Wisconsin's a land of possibilities. Find your path. Find your people. And if you're needing an affordable getaway, Wisconsin's no great leap. It's more of an awkward sidle, really, like politely sneaking by somebody at a crowded buffet. 'Cause that's how we like it, and we're inviting you to supper. Little mountains, big woods, roaring rivers, and enough lake water to drown Minnesota. From the Superior Shores to the Badger's Den, the water park capital of the world and the Malibu of the Midwest. Whether it's the big city or the smallest town, we're laying out the welcome mats with the how you doing smile. Sure, there's gang activity in some parts of Milwaukee and assorted backwoods militias doing weird stuff in their rec rooms. But overall, it's the kind of place where you maybe leave your door unlocked sometimes. Jeffrey Dahmer, let's just address that head on. That guy was a total one-off, okay? That's not like a thing that happens here. You know, when we see evil psychopaths, we tell them to kick rocks. The rest of us aren't like that. Because when it comes to Wisconsin, folk, you'll find personality-wise, we're all pretty much somewhere between racing sausages and Lambeau Rambos. But then, of course, you got people who are like, oh, that's just the cheese state. I don't want to go there. And it's true. We're super cheesy, but when did being sentimental and a little goofy get a bad rap? We live in a post-cheese world. But, I mean, you know, there's kindness in cheese. A softness. It's a way to bring people together. Well, I get it. The cheese curds, they fry those, so it's kind of fat on top of fat. That's a little much, but, you know, fat's not the enemy. On the contrary, it's critical. You need it in your life. Every day. I mean, have you ever seen those wilderness survival shows? All these contestants are so focused on getting protein. Just this attitude that's all go, 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 baby, all the time. Meanwhile, they're losing their hair and passing out because they didn't get enough fat. They end up tapping out early. I don't want to tap out early. You know, I want to live. But that's how so many people approach life. Trying for this fat-free existence, only focused on winning, you know. Talk about trimming the fat. If it's not helping the bottom line, get rid of the excess. Things like having a laugh, watching a terrible TV show, practicing trick shots, making up your own dance to a Katy Perry song, keeping a log of duck activity in your yard. Fat is the small business of being a human person. It's the whole metaphysical food group. It's the motor oil that keeps things running smooth. And without it, you end up a gaunt, bitter, hungry, callous, sarcastic, spiritual weed of a person who can't think straight. Fat is good. And in Wisconsin, we love the crap out of some fat. I mean, jet skis. That is the perfect example. No one is achieving anything on a jet ski, ever. And they're great. We love them. How about wearing a cheese wedge on your head? How about 80,000 people wearing cheese wedges on their heads, standing outside in a blizzard, screaming for 7 hours at a football? Those are my people. I like to dress up for Halloween. I like to make snow people. I like James Cameron movies. That's who I am. I'm a cheesy guy in a cheesy place, and I'm good with it. I think it's a fantastic way to live, you know? I like this life. And at the end of the day, of all the places in the world I could be, I find myself in Wisconsin, where the cheese grows. Welcome back to Small Business with Mike Landlot. Full disclosure, that was not a real ad. You guys, that was just me showing some potential sponsors out there exactly what happens when you put a mic a little too close to the largest hole in my face. Now, it's my overwhelmed pleasure to introduce you guys our returning guest. You know him from Landlot Wine and Spirits. You know him from open mics all around the area. And you know him from the rock shop. Everybody, please welcome back the sales guy, the musician, the rock hound, my good buddy, William Lipton Gerbo. Oh, yeah, buddy.
That's awesome.
In the hizzy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Welcome back, Lippy.
Yeah.
My friendly friend. Always a pleasure to see you.
Oh, yeah.
I see you're wearing a hypercolor shirt there. from way back in the day.
Yeah, I got it from your thrift store.
Landlot thrift shop. Yeah, what a cool find.
Yeah.
Does it still work? Does it still change colors and everything?
I think so, but my mood never changes, so I don't know for sure.
That's hilarious. Yeah, you are like the San Diego of moods. It's always 72 and sunny over in Lippyville.
That's true.
I see you got some notes there.
Just some stuff I wanted to remember to say.
All right, what do you got?
Because
Shoot.
I've been listening to the show.
Oh, yeah?
And remember the list we used to make in high school?
Of course. Like I read the one of all your old nicknames last time you were...
I remember one of them was a list of fake movie titles, and I thought maybe you still had that.
I'd have to look around.
Because I remember one of them was Drivin Miss Daisy Crazy with that down-home action.
Oh, God. Okay. No.
Yeah.
We can't.
I love that. I couldn't stop laughing.
No, totally. It's hilarious. We'll bleep that out. But that's a good call. I'll definitely look for that. What else you got in your notes there?
I saw the council guy. You had him on your show.
Oh, yeah. Council person Terry Marsh.
Yeah, he came into the wine store.
Small world.
Yeah, and I was like, I know you from the Mike Landlot show. And he was like, do you have any fermented mare's milks from Mongolia?
What?
And I was like, no, sorry. And he was like, what cauldron do you recommend for boiling vines? And I said, this is a wine store, so,
Wait.
I can't help you with that.
No, wait.
But sounds like he's making ayahuasca.
Come on. Really?
Oh, yeah.
There is no way that guy is making...
he is.
He is totally making ayahuasca, isn't he?
Big time.
Oh, man.
Which, that's illegal.
Yeah.
And then he started talking about my bone structure.
Oh, okay, that's real weird.
And he gave me his phone number.
What?
So I'm thinking we should prank call him.
No.
Like they do on radio shows.
No, I can't.
Prank call.
No.
Prank call.
Lippy, not right now. We're going to do something else.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
Okay.
I get a lot of questions from listeners about how I go about making my commercials. And last time you were here, we were talking about the rock shop.
Yeah.
And I figured, hey, let's make a commercial for it, starring you as the talent.
Yeah, let's do it.
Time for a segment I call Making Commercials with Mike. Okay. Now it's all about connecting with people and meeting them where they're at.
Okay.
We're recording you now.
Yeah.
And I want you to imagine that I'm a rock hound out there and you're talking directly to me.
Okay.
Now, first thing you're going to want to do is ask me a question about something I may be struggling with.
Okay. Are you tired of the way things are?
That's good. Now, how about something I'm struggling with that the rock shop could help me with?
Do you need more rocks?
Exactly. That's perfect. Next part is you got to let me know who you are and you got to be genuine.
Well, it's me, Lippy. I'm just a regular guy.
Fantastic. Now I'm relating to you, see? Now try saying, and if you're like me, and then say something about how you feel about rocks. And if you're like me.
If you're like me, you're into rocks.
Perfect. Now we've established that you and I are both into rocks. So given that this is a commercial for the rock shop, what do you think a rock hound like me should do, Lippy?
You should come on down to Rock Shop.
Oh, where's that?
It's in Makatasana.
Okay, what should I do there?
Come on in and look at all of the rocks.
Where should I do that?
Down here at the Rock Shop.
Okay, how long's it been there?
Since 1978.
All right, fantastic. And once I get there, what sort of stuff will I find?
Rocks. And
wait, did you stop caring about rocks?
Huh?
Do you still like rocks?
Yeah.
Well, you don't sound like it. Let me hear that excitement, buddy.
Okay.
What will I find at the rock shop?
Rocks, fossils, minerals and gems, all kinds of stuff.
That sounds cool.
Yeah,
What's the name of the place again?
it's the rock shop.
What kind of rocks and stuff do you got there?
There's so many.
Great. Name them.
I don't want to name them all.
You're pushing him too hard, Mike. No, I'm not, Mike. He can do this. Lippy, focus on me.
Okay.
What's some of your favorite things there?
Quartz, opal, amethyst, pyrite.
What's something fun you can say about pyrite?
They call it fool's gold, but I'm not fooling.
Lippy, you're a natural.
Oh,
And what do you call the place?
it's call it the rock shop.
Oh, what else you got?
Crystals, tourmaline, garnet, Libyan desert glass. There's too many for me to say them all.
That's enough, Mike. He's had enough. Stop babying him, Mike. He can do this. But Mike, don't listen to him, Lippy.
They're both you, so
I know. What do you call the place?
the rock shop.
Name 3 minerals you like.
Topaz, malachite, turquoise.
What did the igneous say to the sedimentary before the big gig?
Let's rock.
You're cooking with gas now, Lippy. You walk in the door. You're looking at the bins. What's in them?
Petrified wood, purple jade, rhodonite. There's too many.
killing him, Mike. You're killing him. No, I'm not, Mike. Not killing him. I'm setting him free. What's something strange you have there?
Meteorites.
Oh, gosh. Well, where'd you get those?
Well, they come from outer space.
Oh.
And the deals are out of this world.
Dang, Lippy.
Oh, wait, I only said the rough rock.
What else you got?
Oh, we got tumbled stones.
Oh, where'd you get those?
We tumbled them in the tumbler.
Tell me about them.
Oh, most of them are small, but some of them are bigger, you know.
They got names?
Aquamarine, moonstone, lapis lazuli, obsidian. There's a whole bunch more. I can't remember.
What do you call the place, Lippy?
Rock shop.
And what's there?
Rocks, rocks, and more
You
rocks.
pull up to the shop early one morning. There's a crowd of jacked up rock hounds standing outside. You make your way to the front, pull out your key. You turn to face the crowd. They've been waiting for this moment their whole lives. Right before you turn the key, you say,
Who's ready to rock? I am.
You've got it now, boyo. Is this just for the grown-ups?
No, there's stuff for the kids, too.
Why?
Kids love this stuff.
What do you call it?
The rock shop.
Oh, what am I going to do with all these rocks?
You can make jewelry.
Dang straight.
Which is an interesting conversation piece.
Talk to me.
Like, where'd you get that?
Preach, homie.
Rock shop.
Darn tootin'.
And we got healing crystals.
Amen.
I don't know if it works.
Namaste.
People say they do healing with them.
Hallelujah. What do you call it?
The rock shop.
Who runs the place?
It's Aunt Patty's place.
Who's Aunt Patty?
Everybody knows Aunt Patty.
What's her deal?
She's been there since the beginning.
So what should I do?
So come on down to the rock shop in Makatasana.
And what's that place to a guy like me?
It's your trusted headquarters for rocks and gems.
For how long?
For almost 50 years.
So what should I do?
Come down to rock shop.
And?
Give
me a slogan.
Get your rocks off.
Way too creepy.
Get your rocks on.
And cut. That's a wrap. We got it, buddy.
Oh, man. That was some kind of red wire, blue wire kind of deal.
Yeah, I work best when there's a completely made-up sense of extreme peril.
Oh, man.
You did incredible work, my friend. That was Making Commercials with Mike. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that music is so weird. It's like a cobra is inviting me into a tent to smoke a hookah. I love it. All right, Lipster. I think we've earned ourselves a little bit of kicking back after that.
You know it.
Let's take a quick commercial break so we can all enjoy the final product. Here is the world premiere of the first ever commercial for the Rock Shop. You're listening to Small Business with Mike Landlot. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of the way things are? Do you need more rocks? Well, it's me, Lippy. I'm just a regular guy. If you're like me, you're into rocks. You should come on down to Rock Shop. It's in Makatasana. Come on in and look at all of the rocks. Down here at the rock shop since 1978. Rocks, fossils, minerals, and gems. All kinds of stuff. Quartz, opal, amethyst, pyrite. They call it fool's gold, but I'm not fooling. There's so many. I don't want to name them all. It's the rock shop. Crystals, tourmaline, garnet, Libyan desert glass. Yeah, call it the rock shop. Meteorites. Well, they come from outer space, and the deals are out of this world. There's too many for me to say them all. The rock shop. Topaz, malachite, turquoise. Let's rock. We got tumbled stones. We tumbled them in the tumbler. Most of them are small, but some of them are bigger, you know. Aquamarine, moonstone, lapis lazuli, obsidian. There's too many. Petrified wood, purple jade, rhodonite. There's a whole bunch more I can't remember. Who's ready to rock? I am. There's stuff for the kids too.
Kids.
Love this stuff. Rocks, rocks, and more rocks. The rock shop. You can make jewelry. It's an interesting conversation piece. Like, where'd you get that? Rock shop. And we got healing crystals. I don't know if it works. People say they do healing with them. The rock shop. It's Aunt Patty's place. Everybody knows Aunt Patty. She's been there since the beginning. So come on down to the rock shop in Makatasana. Your trusted headquarters for rocks and gems. For almost 50 years, come down to Rock Shop and get your rocks on.
Welcome back to Small Business with Mike Landlot. That, my friends, was a very real ad for the rock shop up in Makatasana, starring the one, the only William Lipton Gerbil in his debut. Lippy, what'd you think of the ad?
Wow.
Isn't that something?
I'm blown away.
Yeah, buddy.
I can't believe that was me.
Oh, welcome to Showbiz, Lippy. It's a beast of a trail out here, but, you know, it's the climb.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Okie doodles, we're gonna play a quick game here called Finish the Product Blurb. Okay. My interns have pulled together a list of 10 product blurbs that brands have put on the back of their packaging, but they are incomplete. It's my job to fill in the blanks with how I think each brand's message will end. You've got the real blurb endings there, and we'll compare. Capiche?
Copy, yeah.
Let's go. Number 1, Harry's Body Wash. Combining refreshing citrus notes of Japanese yuzu and bergamot with dry notes of charcoal, this invigorating scent brings to mind a burned down orange grove.
Nope, the cool fresh air of a cliff walk at dawn.
Oh, okay. Number 2, Summer's Eve Daily Cleansing Wash. Experience a gentle kind of cleansing for your intimate area, uniquely formulated and pH balanced to minimize the odors.
Match your body's natural chemistry.
Okay, I'm out of my depth. Number 3, Scott Toilet Tissue. Made strong by people who love the planet, our products get the job done quickly so you can blank. Be the fastest pooper in town. I don't know.
Do more of what matters.
Well, I think going number 2 matters, but I'm not a doctor. So moving on. Number 4, Cape Cod Sea Salt Potato Chips. Thank you for buying Cape Cod potato chips. We hope you agree they are potato chips.
Nope, ridiculously good.
Okay. Number 5, Pete's Coffee. We're obsessed with coffee. We dial in each roast, smell it, sip it, taste it again, gulp it, blank. Pop it, twist it, overprice it. I don't know. What are they doing after they gulp it? Actually, don't even want to know. So let's skip that. Number 6, Slate Ultra Protein Shake. Our drinks are ultra excited to jump out of their cans and help you crush your day. So make sure to give them a little shake and Get behind something sturdy? Are they threatening me? What is it?
Crock with care.
I'll just leave that on the shelf with care. Number 7, Kodiak Flapjack and Waffle Mix. Way back when, lumberjacks and pioneers relied on food packed with protein and whole grains to get them through long days on the frontier. Though most of us have traded in our axes for laptops, we still... die of dysentery from time to time? I don't know. What great human threat are these flapjacks tying me to the pioneers with?
Crave delicious, nourishing food.
Yep, we still do that. We're still organisms. Thanks, Paul Bunyan. Number 8, Hume Supernatural Deodorant. Already not a fan of that. Supernatural. Packed with plant-powered goodness like prickly pear and probiotics, we knock out the odor-producing nasties with... cactuses and yogurt bugs, apparently.
No, pure skin food love.
Okay. When did we lose the plot? As a society?
I don't know.
Christmas crab cakes. Number 9. Oh Nuts Roasted Salted Peanuts. Oh Nuts went from being a Brooklyn-based mom-and-pop shop to the largest kosher candy and nuts brand in the world. Kick up your party a notch with... our Jewish nuts.
Our assorted deliciousness.
Okay, that could have gone either way there. And finally, number 10, Kind Bars. Our goal is to make Kind not just a brand, but also a state of mind and community to eventually live together in a commune where we wear matching tunics and attend self-improvement classes until we stop questioning the orders of our granola senpai?
Nope. Make the world a little kinder.
That is code for what I just said. No. All right. Well, that was a whirlwind tour of the insane conceptual overreach of brands in 2025 who have collectively come to the delusion that selling toiletries and snacks now requires a transcendental manifesto. Or as I like to call it, guess the product blurb. Okay. All right. Anywho, this is gonna be my last episode here for a little bit. But don't worry, we'll be back in a couple months. Lippy, what are you doing?
Quiet.
This is Terry.
Lippy, no.
Hi, Terry. This is Francisco calling to see if you got those frog spatulas we sent out last week.
I don't recall ordering any of that. There must be a mix-up there.
Stop.
Are you with Caglione Imports?
Yeah.
Lippy.
Okay, well, because I spoke with Dona Belinda last week about the 800 liturgical sconces I have on.
We're on mute now.
What are you doing?
I have my number blocked.
So?
What is he talking about?
I don't know.
Got 9 cubic yards of crated Bavarian loam that absolutely must remain sealed at all times.
He's way freakier than I thought.
Please hang up.
Hold on, I want to listen.
The individual for whom I am acting caretaker is a reclusive one with very particular expectations that must be met.
Hang up now.
Okay, yeah.
Intendant for Caglione.
Oh.
That sounded like some supernatural satanic stuff.
I don't want to hear it. I'm not thinking about it. We're not involved. We're not ever going to talk about it again because nothing happened. Couldn't really understand him. He didn't know it was us. We hung up and that's it. Okay? Xander, I'd like you to please make a note to cut out that entire section from the final podcast. I'm sending you an email to that same effect. We're good.
But Mike,
Anyway, so the podcast will be taking a little break, guys. But in the meantime, I still want to hear from you. Give me a call on the podcast line, 920-214-5882. And you can always check me out and hit me up on socials. It's at Why Not Landlot. It's all about community, folks, so join the conversation and together we can make small business a little bit smaller. I want to thank Lippy for being here with us and also not talking anymore today. That about does it for me. This has been Small Business with Mike Landlot. If you're enjoying the podcast, please leave a review. If you're not, please don't. All right, be safe out there, everyone. And remember, think global, dream local, and watch out for deer.